So I get asked a lot, how did you start your podcast? Where do I begin? How can I start a podcast? Well, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. You know, I'm down with the free. There's a creation tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Like, ain't nobody listening yet and you making money. How dope is that? It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So what are you waiting on? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Welcome back, guys, to the Coins and Connections podcast. This is your girl, Cinquanta Cox-Smith, and we are going to continue to explore all things books, business, and bullshit. Let's get into today's episode. So guys, the first episode, I kind of basically just wanted to give you a feel of my personality and just get to know me without knowing all about me. Well, now I can kind of go ahead and break it down about who I am and why you should continue to listen. So, I am Cinquanta, also known to many as Quanta, Q Money Bags. I'm from Georgetown, South Carolina. If you don't know where that is, it's, a nice area squished in between Myrtle Beach and Charleston. So I joined the military in 2005, about 2 weeks right after high school graduation. I got married in 2006 to my high school sweetheart, had my first child, my son Kyrie, in 2006, and then I had my second child, Shirai, in 2009. So currently my husband, he's a drill sergeant. Yeah, right face. We did not meet in the military. We actually went to high school, like I said before, together, and he joined after me, but currently he's a drill sergeant in the Army and we live in Virginia. So I am an author and I published my first book in 2014. It was trash, but it sold a lot, like over 500 plus copies in like the first few months. I actually started it in 2011 with my best friend who is no longer with us. Rest in peace, Monique. So, we talked about like writing. We didn't write this book in particular together, but we were planning on writing something together. I published my first book, Journeys of the Heart, in 2014. At that moment, I didn't have any social media but YouTube. My family had just started to vlog that prior in 2013. Matter of fact, in like Labor Day weekend, I believe. So we started to vlog, and then things kind of went from there. So in 2016, fast forward, we were in Kansas and I published my How to Self-Publish for Under $100 book with a publishing company. And I will be talking about that experience on later episodes when we discuss only books. Also, in early 2017, I started an online e-commerce store, Shopify store called Coins and Connection. Ching ching. That's one of the reasons I wanted this podcast to be called Coins and Connections, because I actually started the company with my husband so we can inspire entrepreneurs like ourselves, working entrepreneurs, stay-at-home mom entrepreneurs, part-time entrepreneurs, was like serial entrepreneurs, military entrepreneurs, all of you. And like myself, I've kind of been a hobbyist since 2009. I've done shirts, I've done jewelry, cell phone cases. I sew, my first little business name was Designs by Smiley, and I still have the website. I still use the name tag on my sewing stuff, but that's kind of a little background of how much shit I've been doing for the past 10 years. So that's just a little background. Now we're going to dig a little bit deeper. So with me saying I've done all of this stuff, the longest things that I've stayed committed to has been writing books and creating t-shirts and basically helping people find ways to make money. I say the things that I've longest been committed to is because these are the things that I'm completely passionate about and has brought me the most income. Sewing does well, but I'm not passionate about it. I rather do it as a hobby on the side when I have time. And I enjoy seeing people with my product, but I do not enjoy the confusion and the sizing. It's just so much. So if I would love to sew every day, then most definitely that could bring in lots of income. But I'm passionate about creating dope ass shirts and writing bomb ass cliffhanger books. So those are the two things that I have fully committed myself to. And then helping people. It's just always on my heart to, be a part of the helping ministry and just help people find ways to make money. So with that being said, recently, let's say about in May, I found out about creating no content and low content journals on Create Space in Amazon KDP. So now, once I've diligently been working towards that, I really pushed in June and July, and it paid off because I went from selling 21 journals to selling over 500 journals within a month because I was dedicated to uploading at least 20 a day in June and July. So now I would say over 500 titles available on Amazon, and that's including books and journals, ebooks, paperbacks, and audiobooks. So I have hundreds of pen names. So you search me, you're only going to find my main stuff that, I want people to see. The other ones are kind of dear to my heart because I never want anybody to feel pressure to support me, but I also feel that in this industry, sometimes when you don't have a face, when they don't know who you are, they love it even more. And that has been basically true for me because I have 3 poetry books, 3 audio poetry books, and they've sold over 300 plus copies. And I'm not the face of it. Actually, no one is. Some damn pictures I took is the face of everything on that page. So that seems to, have proved my findings right, that sometimes people support you more when they don't know who you are. So I recently created a online course. Well, not like an online course, but some free tutorials for anyone who wants to get into the journal business. I consistently make over $500 a month with journals, and you can check that out at bit.ly/easy money starter pack. So that's something I'm gonna just go ahead and shameless plug myself. Also, this is awesome for me because when I first opened Coins and Connections, we made $1,500 in 1 year. I'm not ashamed of these numbers because it's a part-time, it was supposed to be a side hustle, part-time. So making $500 or so every month was my goal, but I made $1,500 in the first year. So now we've made 3 times that. So you can figure I'm almost at the $5,000 mark, which is awesome because it's a side hustle. I don't want it to be full-time. So it's not to me, if it makes full-time money, awesome. But I just recently decided to just get rid of all my physical products. I love dropship, and by now I know the quality of the apps that I use, so I can rely on them to not fuck shit up and send my customers legit what they want. And every now and then I might throw a physical product in there, but I decided to do patches, pins, stickers, buttons, everything, and it got so overwhelming. I was working too hard on my side hustle. I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes some things are just meant to be a side hustle. And if I can just impact the world by creating some dope ass shirts, then that's enough for me. So my side hustle became a full-time hustle, so I had to knock that bitch back down to a side chick. I've also, continued to create these free tutorials on my YouTube channel. You can look that up. again with the bit.ly link, but the one for t-shirts is bit.ly, bit.ly/easy money starter pack t-shirt. So I've done that. I'm booking for consultations, 30-minute, $20 consultations, and my website will be complete next month. This is like the third time I've redone my website, but hey, sometimes you got to do it. So I'm basically letting you guys know that I know my shit, and if you stick around with me, I can teach you a few things. And all of these things don't mean if you don't put any, they don't mean anything if you don't put any action behind the advice or information I give you. So check out those bit.ly links. I'll probably post them in the show description so you guys can check that out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're loving this podcast right now, leave me a review, share it with someone, tell them how hilariously funny I am, and check out Coins and Connection. It's www.coinsandconnections.com. Use coins to get 10% off your first purchase, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And so until next time, I love you more than you love this podcast. Peace.